guys, so I know I did not react to sometimes, and it just, I've heard that song so many times. I was just like, there's no freaking reason to. All of y'all have heard it too multiple times. I'm sure you guys have seen other reactions. I'm just like, there's no freaking point to. Either way, Complex dropped a new video. My boy, watch all the videos. Not gonna lie to you. Drop another one, banger. Like before we watch it, let's go. So this is talking about Biscotti or Biscotti. I don't know. Am I wrong? Am I like? Tell me. Like, let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Am I wrong? Anytime it comes to the label having to drop something, you can even see in my last video. I literally said, "Oh, sometimes it's not dropping." What are you talking about? It dropped. It did drop. It ended up dropping that same. I think like the day after, like that same day. I was wrong. But am I wrong for believing that they're Catholic at all times, no matter what kind of this is gonna release? Bibby says soon.
And he asked specifically about songs like Complex Productions 999 and my Twitter Complex Discuss. With this being said, we're going to dive into everything that happened today. Alright, so I'm going to start with just the Instagram live that Bibby did, just because I know that this is the biggest part of news that we got. And the first thing that happened was somebody ended up joining Instagram live with Bibby earlier today, and he asked specifically about songs like Biscotti, Gamble, Overseer, Toxic Humans, if any of these would be releasing. Well, Bibby specifically mentioned Biscotti by saying that he would drop it if it doesn't leak.
So, you plan to drop Biscotti?
You know that if y'all don't leak it,
That's what I'm saying.
yeah,
What about Overseer or Toxic Humans?
Toxic
I
Humans.
got y'all, man. You know I'm taking all
Toxic
requests.
Humans
You
is
know I
my.
listen to the fans. I gotta listen to y'all,
Toxic is my
but
grail.
y'all be getting on my fucking nerves. Like everything, like you can't do nothing right for y'all. Y'all get on my fucking nerves.
Stop
I'm,
with the leaks.
I'm really about to let
Stop with the leaks. Okay.
Mira and Maxlord do the next shit, so y'all can leave me the hell
That'll
alone.
be crazy. Mira and Maxlord, that'll be crazy.
Well, hopefully
But
they don't leak off the rip, because I need that song released officially.
Off the rip.
I got you.
He also says that he's taking fans' considerations in, and he's listening to the fans for the project, and obviously this is just whatever. Honestly, Bibby hasn't really listened to us much. I mean, I do understand that they're doing their best, and I'm not here to hate on the label or anything like that at all, but obviously
I do say a lot of stuff like, oh look, I do look hate on them. I'm not gonna lie. I don't hate them at all. I don't want to hate on, but it's just like you say things and don't deliver, and it's just like
we're over here trying to give him all this information, all these songs that would be great drops and great releases, and we have seen the label have certain cases or certain scenarios where they have listened to us and released certain things, and there's also been times where they haven't, but at least for the most part they always end up fixing some stuff that they do, like with Sometimes and putting the Go Hard second verse back on the song, even though some of those things shouldn't be an issue in the first place. I don't really want to dive too much into those, but Bibby did say that he would drop Biscotti if it doesn't leak, which kind of confirms.
no matter what freaking song he mentioned there, he would say he's gonna drop it. You know what I'm saying? If he said Biscotti, if he said anything, he would say, "Oh yeah, I got y'all." If he's opposite, like he's gonna say whatever he can to get the leaks to stop. You feel what I'm saying? No matter what it might be.
Biscotti is going to be on The Party Never Ends, which is amazing because that's my grail. The only issue with that is when songs leak without group.
How does Biscotti even sound? Sorry, let me check it out quick. I might have to cut out the video because copyright here. Not even copyright, just strikes. Biscotti in the air juice. Have I seen this before?
Pain in their veins from this tear, leave us brains when they took. When I gang, now that I fuck your block, I'm 30, not that 10. I need a bigger engine for you hoes.
Alright. Okay.
Guys, we have literally zero control over what songs leak. I do understand that group buys do go on and people do help pay towards those and contribute to them leaking, but at least for all these recent leaks we have, they weren't even group buys. We had no control over if these got a leak or not. So even if we did have control over them or they were group buys, I don't think that us as the community...
My thing is, if you said, oh, alright guys, if you guys don't leak any more songs, we'll give you 2 albums this year. If you said that, he gave us release dates for it, we the leakers just might stop. But at the same time, the only reason they wouldn't stop is because you're not a credible source. If Nick and Maxlord tell us, oh, all right, you guys, one album June 34th, I'm just saying around date, June 34th, and another one December 1st. If he hasn't leaked anything, I got y'all. Okay. But last time, we waited like a whole entire year for that album, and then it was you put Feline on with a trash mix. You put Go Hard unfinished. Why? If Daniel can give me a full song, if Daniel can give me a full song with Young Thug on it, I think I'd rather listen to Daniel instead of Bibby. That's just me though. That's just me though. I'd rather listen to Daniel instead of Bibby if Daniel can give me a full song, instead of Go Hard with the missing feature.
Being a small portion of people that listen to leaks, I don't think that should affect Bibby putting certain songs out and releasing certain songs, when that's just stopping the mainstream and the casual listeners from being able to hear Juice's work, especially considering that a lot of these leaks, stuff like Rental, GoPro, is some of his best work. I don't think just because it's a leak should play a part or have any kind of role in it.
I'm sorry, he did. Those 3 songs are not Juice's best work, but that's a different discussion.
Releasing whatsoever. And
we need Complex. We need to make a video. We need to make a video just talking about like our favorite leaks, like which, you know what I'm saying, or like our favorite grails. We need to make a grail video together. Complex. Yes, hit up Complex. Tell them to hit me. Okay, tell them to hit me. We need to make a grail video together. That'd be fire.
Obviously, the label releases leaks so consistently on the last 2.
Sorry, I keep pausing. It seems like he has hype grails, and I feel like my grails are different than his grails. You know what I'm saying? So I think that'd be a cool video.
Posthumous albums. So I don't understand why this is such an issue, but that's besides the point. The other thing that Bibby did say was that he plans on or might end up having Nick, Mira, and Maxlord start working on the future Juice albums, or at least the next one, which would honestly be insane because we know that Nick, Mira, and Maxlord have Juice's best interests in mind, and they listen to the community. Nick was out here trying to find stuff like Already Dead, Quitter, Toxic Humans, all of these grails, even Call Me Whenever. So the fact that Nick and Maxlord both not only have Juice's vision in mind, but they also listen to the community, I think we could get the best posthumous album possible if Bibby will just let them control at least one of these future Juice albums. And what if we even see stuff like Drive Me Crazy and some of these grails released because of them controlling the posthumous album? Honestly, I would be a huge fan of that album, and I would support 100% having them have some kind of say, or just all of the say, in the future albums. But moving on from the Instagram Live, obviously we already covered all of that. I did want to point out that Fallen Leak, shout out to him over on Twitter for this, but he did go on to post that these songs were recently registered to Juice WRLD's BMI account, meaning that they have a huge chance of getting officially released. When songs get registered to a BMI, it basically just means that they can start making profit off of them, or it just kind of leads to the point where we might end up actually getting to see these released. And the songs that got added on was way too many. This isn't too much of a shock. We talked about this the other day ago. All Alone is a little surprising. Good Time featuring Cudi. Obviously, the label's hinted towards this releasing a lot. All Talk is that one song in the documentary. Another Way, Any Other Way, Boomerang with Yachty, Life's a Dungeon, obviously in the documentary. Demon Love, Electric Chair, Gave Her All of Me, and the opening Juice freestyle. So there's a chance supposedly that all of these could release. Make sure to take all this information though with a grain of salt, just because we never actually know what the plans are, and they can always run into issues with certain things like getting things cleared and all that. But the last little thing I want to add in here is that Spotify tweeted out earlier, or the chart data account posted earlier, that All Girls Are the Same has now surpassed 1 billion streams, and Robbery is right behind it, about to pass that as well. And we already know Lucid Dreams passed this.
That's Spotify alone. So think about every other platform. It's already, you know what I'm saying? That's Spotify alone.
A bit ago. So this is honestly just insane that Juice's songs are still doing as well as they are, and just seeing Juice accomplish all these goals is really dope. But that's all for this video, guys. If you did enjoy, please make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I'll obviously keep you guys updated with anything else that happens.
Subscribe to Complex, please. Subscribe to me too. Subscribe to Complex. He's really feeding us the information. He's really a dub. I feel like Complex is on his stuff at all times. I feel like he's never taking a break. He posts every single day. I think he put out some tweet that he said it's like the 19th day of March and he's already made 20 videos. Or 21, something like that. Like, he's made a video every single day. or even more. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe to Complex, please. Crazy grind. Either way, if you enjoy the video, leave it down below. For the comment section, what would you name the next album? What would you name Juice WRLD's next album if it was your choice? For me, I would say The Abyss is a fire album, and the one leak or grail you would want to have on it. So for me, I like to be called The Abyss. I just think that's just a fire name. I think it sounds even cooler than The Outsiders. The Abyss, and they put Let Her Leave on that song. On that album. The Abyss would be just like, you know, all this like sad, you know, all this slow, sad songs, nothing hype. That would be my forte. The Abyss, Let Her Leave. Leave it down below. I'll see you next video. Keep pointing at you guys, but whatever.